The first thing you need to do if you're going to use the soft phone or the mobile app is you will need to install it from your application store. So the App Store is is the name of the application store for iPhone. So I'm just going to click on the application store. Well, I already had it there, but I'm gonna type it in again. So what you need to do is search for Reach UC. I'm just going to type the word reach, and you'll see the second option is Reach UC. So I'm going to select that. Now, just as you can see here, Reach UC is available for me to install. It actually says open because I already have it installed. It would say Get if I didn't have it installed already, at least on the iPhone. But sometimes I want to point this out that Reach UC is not always the first option that comes up, because developers do pay to have their applications advertised, right? So you may get an application that is not Reach UC actually above it, you know, like in the section up here. So you want to make sure that you're clicking on Reach UC. It's got the teal logo with a finger pressing a button on a beach ball there. So I think that's the world. That's a network on the world. So the finger's pressing the network on the world. Okay, this is the app you want. It's Reach UC. And once you have that, then you can open it up. And this is the button we use. It's Reach UC. Again, there's the beach ball with the finger. And a couple of things you're going to notice. The first time you open up this app, you're going to need to put in your credentials. Okay, and your credentials that you received when you clicked on the link from the email that the installation team sent you. Or again, remember, there's a 24-hour expiration on the link that you'll receive in those emails. So when you get the installation email, click on that link right away and get things set up. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and open now because I've already gone through that process, and it has my name and credentials. Up here is our logo. It says SkyComm Connect, and you watched when I opened it, it was gray, but when it goes green, it means you are set up, you are connected to our network of phone servers in order to make and receive phone calls. The blue circle with the 5 here says you've got 5 voicemails available. If there are any voicemails that are new and are available, there will be something here, and this button will appear. If you don't have this button down at the bottom, this blue button, never fear. It's simply because you don't have any voicemails to check. All right. Okay, perfect. So that said, let's take a little deeper dive into this phone. Now, we talked about Do Not Disturb on the hard phone, and I told you the difference between it and the Do Not Disturb on the soft phone. Right here on this logo is where I'm going to push my finger, and it's going to open up the opportunity to turn on the Do Not Disturb button here. So I'm going to click that, and Do Not Disturb goes green over here. It puts a label on the left side. If I close this, you'll notice that it's got the Do Not Disturb label here. So that will let you know that your phone is not going to ring when your cell phone is not going to ring when calls come into your extension. But your desk phones will continue to ring as long as you only use Do Not Disturb on the cell phone. Okay. All right. So I'm going to turn that off by clicking SkyComm Connect again. I'm going to hit the toggle. Okay, the little red label goes away here. And it also goes away up here, so you know that everything is done. Now, one of the main reasons why people use this app on their cell phone to make outbound phone calls is simply this. Without this app, if you make a phone call from your iPhone or Android phone using their built-in apps, the caller ID that the person you're calling is going to see is the caller ID of your cell phone. Okay, so if you're making a business call from your cell phone and you're not using this app, you're giving away your personal cell phone information to people who may call you back at any point in time during the day or evening or early morning. So using this app when you make an outbound call sends out the caller ID of the business. Okay, your business phone caller ID, not the caller ID of your cell phone. So that is the #1 reason that I know of why people use this app. #2, you can use this app to call internally without dialing the entire 10-digit number for your company. So for example, if I wanted to call the accounting desk here, and the accounting desk extension is 8315. I just dial 8315, and then I go down to the bottom and I click the green button to send. And now you can hear that phone ringing in here. Now watch what happens when I answer that phone. You'll notice right now there's only 2 buttons showing. But when I answer this phone, okay, and now I've answered it, you'll notice that 6 buttons are showing. I have the ability to put that phone on hold just by pressing the hold button, and now they're hearing the music on hold that we have for the company. Now they're hearing me again. I could press the transfer button here, and when I press the transfer button, this is like a blind transfer. Put the extension in, complete the transfer with the instructions that will show up on the screen, and that call that you receive now is going to go to somebody else, right? Transferred. And that's another nice reason for using this app, because you can manage your phone calls within the phone system, and it's not a cellular call where you can never transfer to somebody else like that. You can also do an attended transfer if you wanted to, announce who you're transferring. And also this add call, this is where you do your conference calls. So that's what happens when you have a phone call that you have answered or have made on your cell phone with the app. Okay, I just hung up on the accounting phone, and now it takes me back to the keypad. Okay, down at the bottom you see contacts. If I press contacts, it will have a PBX section here. And the PBX section, it has all the people that are on the phone system, all the extensions that are on the phone system are in there. Okay, so you don't have to remember people's numbers. If I don't remember Guy's number, I can go in here, there it is, 8345, and I can just click on the handset icon there and call his phone. Okay, perfect. All right, now when you install this app for the first time and you open it, it's going to give you the option to import your address book from your, or to allow access to your address book from this app. Okay, so if you say yes, then you're going to have all your contacts from your cell phone, which it's pretty handy. Okay, but it's your choice. It's a security question, but you have that. The next option is the messages option down at the bottom, and you can, depending on which type of license that you've purchased for use for using the SkyComm Connect hosted PBX platform, if you have the full license, you will be able to send and receive SMS text messages on your phone, and you can send those to external numbers, but they'll get the number of your business phone, not the number of your cell phone. Okay, so again, there's sort of a theme developing here, right? And if that's something you'd like to use, is what you need to do is just to get a hold of us. Probably best to contact the person that's responsible for the phone system in your company and have them get a hold of us. But certainly you're welcome to send a message directly to us as well. But SMS text messaging is available. If you hit the history button that's next to messages down on the bottom down here, it's just like history on your cell phone. All the calls you've made and received with it are available right here. Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to show you on the main keyboard. There's an options icon here, this gear. If I click on that, one thing that people like to do is change their ringing. So you can set up different ringtones in here, and that way you'll be able to have a special one for calls that are for work. So that's that. That is the mobile app. Okay. One thing I want to tell you, this is a little bonus thing, is that if you are talking on your desk phone, for example, and you have a call going on your desk phone, and here, matter of fact, let me get one set up on my desk. Okay, so here's the accounting desk is calling me here. So I'm answering that. And so I have a call going with the accounting desk, but I need to leave the office and I need to go pick up my son at soccer practice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this call, I'm going to transfer it to my mobile app. And here's what I do. I simply dial *38 and press the green button down at the bottom. And then that call is going to be brought over here. And let me take these off so nobody can hear it. Now you'll notice the accounting desk is talking to me. They didn't hear any ringing on that side. It just came straight through. So as far as they know, I'm just talking to them at my desk just like I was. So that's a very powerful feature, and write it down. It's *38. Now, here's another cool thing. I can take that phone call that I have right now, and I can transfer it back. So let's say it's the opposite scenario. Let's say that I've been talking to somebody on my mobile app, but now I'm in my office and I'd like to talk on my real nice hard phone that I've got on my desk. Is all I have to do on my hard phone is hit *38, and then all of a sudden I've got the call over there. You're just gonna have to trust me that it's there, but it is. And *38 is a real powerful feature. And remember, *38 is one, but the other number that we need to remember is if you dial 7 before an extension number, so there's Val's extension number, and I call that, you're going to get their voicemail.
The general delivery voicemail box for SkyComm Connect.
That's Val's voicemail. So remember, *38 transfers on your phone from your cell phone to from your mobile app to your desk phone, or from your desk phone to your mobile app. 7 plus an extension number gets directly into somebody's voicemail, so you don't ring them. So that way you could transfer to voicemail. Okay, enough said. Let me go ahead and close this app. And the last thing I'm going to show you, remember, part 3 is the SkyComm Connect user portal.